members, listen to me attentively. We are looking at lesson 8. Some of you I have identified a problem that you don't bother to look at the examples given and even go through the simple notes given to you before you attempt the activity. Please try to read and look at the examples we give you, then you answer the exercise. So today we are still looking at the present continuous tense, also in another form. In the other lesson, we talked about the negative of the present continuous tense. Now today we are looking at the present continuous tense interrogative. We have always been defining the word interrogative. It is a common word. I have always said that an interrogative sentence is that sentence which is in the form of a question. Any question, any sentence that asks a question is called interrogative. Now, how are we going to ask questions using the present continuous tense? That something is taking place at that time, but now you are asking. How do you ask questions of things that are happening now? That is what we are talking about. Interrogative in the present continuous tense. So, in the present continuous tense interrogative, commonly we begin with our usual helping verbs. That is, are, and am, if you're asking a question. Then we talked about what we call interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are the same as questioning words, like why, where, what, who, etc. So these ones are called interrogative pronouns and these ones are called helping verbs. Now the rule is that in a sentence that carries both a helping verb and an interrogative pronoun, you're supposed to begin with an interrogative pronoun, then it is followed by a helping verb. But if in that sentence there is no helping, there is no interrogative pronoun, it has only a helping verb. That means it is the helping verb that is going to begin a sentence. For example, let's look at these examples here. Maria is carrying a heavy bag. So this sentence I have written is in affirmative. Now, how do we turn it into interrogative, into a question form? How are you now asking? You are now asking Maria. How do you ask? This one here now is not carrying any of the interrogative pronouns. It is only carrying a helping verb. So it is going to be, is Maria carrying a heavy bag? Question mark. So this is an interrogative sentence. You have now asked a question. Is Maria carrying a heavy bag? Example number 2. You are calling someone. Full stop. This one will be helping verb first. That means it is supposed to be, are you calling? Are you calling anyone? This one is now an interrogative. Remember the other time I said that when we are using interrogative and negative, we are supposed to use the word any instead of the word some. That is why you are seeing the word someone has changed to anyone, because this is affirmative, and now when we change from affirmative to interrogative, this word some changes to any. So are you calling anyone? Helping verb are with pronoun you. Helping verb is with the noun Maria. What about this one where we use I? I am talking to you. Question mark. Now, sorry. I'm talking to you. That is a full stop. Now, in a question form, helping verb am is the first according to the rules. That means it's supposed to be then come pronoun I. I talking to you. Then you put question mark. So this is how we are supposed to ask questions. Begin with nouns or pronouns, followed by helping verbs. I don't want to hear questions like, you are going where? No, it is supposed to be, where are you going? He is coming. Instead of asking, is he coming? This is how we are supposed to ask the questions. Let's look at an example where we shall find both an interrogative pronoun and a helping verb. They can yellow a sentence and say maybe the lesson is next beginning. Then they ask it when. Question mark. Then they will say rearrange the sentence correctly. The lesson is next beginning when. According to this rule, I have said that when a sentence carries both a questioning word and a helping verb, it is the questioning word first. So here you come and look for the questioning word. Is it there? Yes, it is there. That is questioning word when. So it is going to be the first. Then after when, does it have a helping verb? Yes, the helping verb is there. That is. So it is supposed to be when is the next lesson beginning. Question. This will be the answer. When is the next lesson beginning? So when, questioning word, then followed by a helping verb. Lastly, I can say we are going now. Rearrange correctly. In this one here, you have seen only the helping verb. It is not carrying any interrogative pronoun. So because it has only the helping verb, that means it is as a helping verb, which is going to be the first. So it is supposed to be are we going now? Question. Remember to change the word some to any. Negative and interrogative use the word any. Some is used in affirmative. If a sentence changes from affirmative to negative, the word some changes to any. If it changes from affirmative to interrogative, still the word some changes to any. For any question, we shall interact. I thank you for listening. You should always be attentive and listen to these lessons before you attempt the given activity. I wish you success.